to the final part of the 2024 Turkey Shoot from Flory Models Live. How are we all doing now, gentlemen? We all good? And Lady has joined us.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're doing all right.
We're doing all good. Final one. Show 7. Did we work this out?
7.
Feels
Yeah.
like
Is
about
it
20.
7?
Yeah.
7. Yeah, it is. It shows 7. Must be because we had 6 earlier. I'm just counting on by 1. So we're all good. So yes. Anyway, trust you're all doing very well at home. Big thank you to the Flory family. Where are they all? Hey. Is anybody in chat? Hello. Is anyone here? Oh, look, hold on. They're coming in now. Oh, here we go. That's it. They're starting to come in now. It's just our chat room's almost empty. It's the first time I've seen it with a gap in it. There we go. They're all piling in now. They've just remembered. They've all got the message pop up on YouTube saying Flory Models is now live. The weird thing is my mum gets it and then still phones me.
Yeah.
She says, oh, I see you were live earlier. I got sent a thing saying you're live. So yeah, still phoned me though halfway through though, didn't you? So anyway. All good. So anyway, trust you're all doing very well and your builds are going along. As I said, we've had a few technical issues with some of the builds here this morning with Mr. Matt, who's made a complete arse out of his decals.
Oh, wow.
I
Well,
blame user error.
They were going to shatter whatever I did.
Yes. To be honest, they did shatter in spectacular form.
They did.
Yes, they've gone back to being a powder.
I've warned him in the week to check them, to test one.
See, John, he doesn't listen to anyone.
I don't know. I'm
That's it.
law
He's
unto
a law
myself.
unto himself, that one. He really is. That's it.
Yeah.
So, yes. Luckily, Mark, I don't think he's got any stencils for it. You could one-man army it. Do they do them in that scale?
Yeah, little 70-second mass set. Yeah.
Okay.
You'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyway, all good. How's it gone, Andy? Had a nice lunch?
Yeah, lovely. My
What'd you have?
Cornish pasty from Cornwall.
On pasties today.
I was going to say.
Cornish pasty from Cornwall.
I'd say I won't go down that route. Trust me. Once they find out you've eaten a gangster's pasty, you'll get lynched, I tell you. Considering they are actually made in Cornwall, no one eats them. It's weird. So yes, good job. John, how was your morning playing Santa?
Well, I wasn't playing Santa, but
Well, you were Santa's helper.
I was on a train that had Santa on board. Yeah,
Did you sit on his knee?
I don't know, so about to say.
most definitely not.
He's been told about that.
Noah was not overly impressed with him.
That's a
Let's
lovely
put it that
picture
way.
with him and Lynn, I must admit. Very nice.
But,
Little Noah
yeah,
and
no,
Lynn.
it was all right.
What picture?
Oh, there's a picture that up on our chat thing that he's put on. So, yes. Bless. Can I show it, John? Shall I show them?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That's it. So everyone can see it. Hold on. Hold on. Make sure it's the right one. Oh,
Someone's asking, what's a pasty?
don't ask.
Like a pie.
There we go. Look. The lovely Lynn and Noah. Tell you what, John is growing.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
How old?
Bless.
Rapidly. He's coming up 16 months.
Okay.
Bless.
Nice.
So,
Very
Time's
nice.
flown,
And Rich. Sorry, go on.
he's a little what's it? Cheeky little chappy. Gets away with
Bless.
murder, but
Spirited. Free-willed.
Yeah.
I blame Lynn letting him get away with murder. That's what I blame.
yeah, to be honest, I'm as bad.
Yes. Well, it's a great thing with your grandkids, isn't it? You can wind them up, fill them full of sugar, bounce them off the walls, and then hand them back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely the way to do it. So, yes, good. And what heritage line were you on today with your steam train?
Oh, it's the West Somerset Railway.
There you go. Santa special line.
Runs from Bishop's Lydeard to Minehead, but we only went halfway to Willerton.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very nice. Had some Christmas biscuits and there was wine.
Again.
Yes.
Hold on, there's a theme here, isn't it?
Wine at 10:30 in the morning.
Why not?
We paid for it, so you got to have it, haven't you? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is it. This is very true. And Karine, how was your morning?
Busy. I was working.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there was a birthday from a client, so we had some pastry and yeah.
Do you have any wine?
No.
Yeah. Did you have wine?
Beer? Have a beer?
Do they have alcohol in your unit?
Yeah.
They do. Do they get a bit leery sometimes? You know, these old folks slipping each other room and all things like that. The naughtiness going on.
No, but we have one lady. She's over 80, and she started smoking again.
Right.
After so many years, and she's having wine every evening with her dinner, but also with lunch. She wants some
With a
wine.
spliff.
No, you can't smoke inside. No, hardly anywhere.
She's 80 years old. She can do what she wants.
Absolutely.
But it's-
At 8 years old, I will be.
I would be as well. I would be like, sod off. I am doing what I want.
And it's so funny because in the beginning, still not officially, her daughter didn't know because we couldn't say that. And she was asking my colleagues if they could get some cigarettes. So that was like, can you have a package? And she thought no one noticed, but she came in with this cloud above her with all the smoke. No, not smoking.
No.
No. But when you're over 80 and you start all over again, I like that. Just do it.
Do
Yeah,
whatever
that's
you
it.
Yeah, why
like.
not?
Absolutely. That's the
Yeah.
way, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely. Never mind. And Nathan, how are you?
I'm all right. I'm ready, I think, to put the main part of this tram together this afternoon.
Ooh.
Possibly
Okay.
won't have a chance to paint the outside.
Right, okay. We're going to let you off of that after the heartache you've been through and the build on that one. So don't panic. We're not expecting it to be completed. You're going to be okay. We will definitely let you
Big
off
old
on that.
masking job. Massive masking job getting this thing masked up for painting. So there's no way I'll get that done today.
No,
I
fair
just
enough.
have to defeat it. But yeah, it's going to come together today live on camera.
Fair enough. Right, okay, so plan of action for the next sort of hour is we're going to finish off our builds. I've got a little bit to do on here and the guys can carry on as well. Karine can finish off her radio and stuff like that. If you've got any questions, John's going to babysit the chat and he can keep an eye on the questions for us and he can ask us questions as we go. Around about 3 o'clock, we're going to then start to wrap things up a little bit. So we're going to be having a look, obviously, at some of your builds, how you're getting on with them, and obviously the reveal section and things like that. Then around about 3:30, we'll be looking at the group builds and the SIGs for next year. We're going to cover some along like that and our final sort of goodbye show bit and all the rest of it. So that's the sort of format for this afternoon. If we stick to it, it'll be a miracle.
Sounds good. Sounds good
So,
plan.
yes, that's the plan for that one. So if I just show you where I'm up to on here, we have come along. So during the break, I've started to add the stowage equipment, as you can probably see on the side. You can see now that the wash is all dried back and it's looking quite nice and matte and all the rest of it. So we're looking very much the part. I've added on the jerry cans on the front, but because they're unweathered at the moment, I'm probably going to just do a little bit of oils just on top. And I even put the bloody handles on. So they have got the handles on the bloody jerry cans. All right, so they're all sorted. I've got to work out where this last piece goes because I can't find out where it goes for the stowagey bits on here. Honestly, I have no idea. So I've run out of room for bits going on there anyway. And I have got a couple of spare jerry cans and all the rest of it. I've put the exhausts on the back. They're on, so I'm going to do a little bit of dry brushing onto those as well and a little bit of final oils and stuff on this one as we go through. But for the moment, what I need to do is just darken these down a little bit, these jerry cans, because I did them with the pen as we've done everything else. But because now it's had a wash, you can see really how the difference is. When the wash goes on, you can see how it knocks it back and makes it quite sort of muted compared with the new one. And also I need a little bit of wash just on the inside of the driver's hatch as well, so we'll get that one sorted as well before we go through on this one. So yes, coming together very, very nicely. You can see underneath and the various bits. So yes, after a little bit of a struggle at the beginning of this build, I can honestly say it's coming together very, very nicely now. And it's a great, great little kit. So yeah, build on it is absolutely beautiful. Very, very nice indeed. So cool. Hold on, where's Matt gone?
Where's Matthew disappeared to?
Where's Matthew gone? Matt, have you turned anything off or you just vanished?
I don't know. Hold on.
You got your camera off instead of your sound?
If you turn your side camera on and it's not
Because at
turned
the
up.
moment, we've got a pair of legs.
Apologies. Apologies. What's going on there then? Am I
Hey.
back?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back.
The front cam on, yeah?
It looks so funny on your head. It looks like you're wearing a crown, like like a proper queen.
Only on Saturdays. Only on Saturdays.
Is the other cam back on?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you're fine now. Yeah, no, it's
All
fine.
right, I don't know what happened there then. Bit weird.
Who
Bit
knows?
weirdy.
Yeah, cool, Matt. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to just use a little bit of smoke on this, as it used to be called, Abteilung 005 smoke.
What's it called now?
I don't know, whatever they decided to call it this week.
Gordon's trying to post photos, but he keeps getting the HTTP error.
Yeah, as I say, well, not that I think the devs will pick it up on a Sunday anyway. If you tried it in a different format, so save it in like a JPEG or try it as a, was it a PNG file or something else like that? Try it in a different file and then upload that. As I say, it's a little bit difficult to do when we're doing the show because I can't go off and check the system because it's actually on a different computer. It'll be upstairs.
Ian says reference tire seams from earlier. He saw a tip to use a cuticle cutter to remove the middle seam line. He's tried it and it works quite well.
Yeah.
I think it all depends as well on the type of rubber that it is. If it's quite a soft, you know, sort of pliable rubber, I think they're the worst ones. If you get the harder type rubbers, they're a little bit easier to deal with. So again, I think it's just a case of finding what works best for you and perhaps having a go with it, so forth and so on, isn't it?
John's got a PM question regarding pre-orders. Is the Gecko PACV, the Trumpy Huey and the Qatari Spit, are they due in soon?
Spitfire, yes. Other two, I have no idea. If I'm honest, I've got no clue when they're arriving. I actually would have thought the Huey would have been around, but honestly, with shipping at the minute again and stuff like I've said before, stuff comes in when it does. Yeah.
And also, we're getting near Christmas now, and you know what happens then.
Yeah.
Everything goes to pot.
So, but the Qatari Spitfire is should be due imminently, should I say? But again, I'm at you know, at the mercy of our importers. So, you know, sorry, that's not much help, but that's the situation.
Yeah. Somebody asked me earlier about any news on the new Black Hawk from ICM, because obviously it's supposed to be a December release.
Well, it is down actually on one of our suppliers. That only one version, because they're doing two, aren't they?
Yeah.
One version's up for a December release. I think I can tell you in a minute. Let me tell you which one it is, because it was up there the other day. If I can find it. It's off law, isn't it? When you're trying to look for it, you can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It's going to be the MH60L Black Hawk.
Right, yeah, I've got the Lima.
And it does say December release. So Hopefully we'll see it for Christmas. Normally ICM actually aren't too bad for that. So
pretty good for dates, yeah.
Yeah, we should probably see that. I presume then we'll see the other one in the new year. That Earmark company, who do the books, are doing an Osprey book.
Are they? Right.
In profile and in scale, because that's the modelling. Is that the modelling one? Is it? Yes.
Yeah.
And they're doing. There's a few actually. They're doing a Douglas Dauntless, a Curtis Helldiver, a Grumman Hellcat, which is probably I could do with, Grumman Wildcat, a P40, and a Vought Corsair. Oh, and another one as well, which says a Grumman F14 something. Yeah, but we're not bothered with that one. But yeah, so they got a range of them coming out. So
fair enough.
Interesting. Be interested to see whose Ospreys they build.
Yeah.
We have another colour question.
Oh no,
Chris.
Is it RLMO too?
He's painted his 172nd Euro Typhoon in RAF colours, and the call out is asking for Mr. Colour Light Aircraft Grey, which he doesn't have. He has lots of Tamiya greys, so what would be a good match?
Is it 83?
Are we talking for the actual colour itself? The main colour of the Typhoon?
I don't know. It's a particular colour, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called now. It's the same one the Sentries used to be in and all the rest of it.
Air Defence Grey, isn't it?
No. God, can't remember what it's called now. But yeah, it's
Barley Grey.
Barley Grey, that's
Barley
the one.
Grey.
Yeah.
It's still barley grey, is it?
Yeah, there is a couple of people who do it.
Attacker to Barley Grey.
Attacker do it.
Real colour to Barley Grey in both Gen 3 and...
Yeah, Guns do it as well.
Real colour.
Mr. Hobby.
Mr. Hobby. I bet Vallejo do it as well, don't they? I bet Vallejo do a Barley Grey.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, Barley Grey is the one you want. But again, like we've spoken about many, many times before, that Barley Grey colour weathers. As I say, I've got photos from React with them in a line and they're all a different colour.
What's the closest Tamiya then to it?
Again, if you're going through the Tamiya route, you could probably go something with like starting with an XF 54, sorry, XF 53, something like that. Somewhere in between the two, I would have thought it was Barley Grey. I'll tell you what I have got. If I show you, this is old school here, but this I've had this since, Jesus, what date is on this thing? This is my Bible. 2003 I started this. And it's made up of various information off the internet. Obviously, a lot of these were from, what's it called? The IPMS Stockholm. Lots of their stuff down in here. And on the back of one of these, I've got my Tamiya equivalencies, or as near as you can bloody get it, because, as I say, I used to struggle with Tamiya colours. So, like, for instance, it's got them down in here, which are quite wrong, but 1941 onwards, it used to be, or the closest you could get, was dark green XF61, ocean grey XF54, a medium sea grey, I used to use XF19, and then obviously just add a little drops into them as was required. So yeah, that's as close as I used to be able to get it back in them. But I've got one in here for all the modern stuff as well. Barley Grey, I used to use down in here, according to my little thing, XF19 with a couple of drops of XF54 in it.
Okay, that'll do.
That's what I used to do back in the day. If you can't find anybody else's or the right colour, that's what I do. So it's XF19 with a couple of drops of XF54 added to it. So yes, comes in quite handy, this old thing, with all the really old stuff. You've even got in the back here somewhere the original colour codes for Humbrol. Unless I've taken it out. Have I taken it out? Oh no, I think I've taken it out. But it used to be the old codes before the new codes came in for it.
Has he got the Humbrol Authentic?
Oh yeah, here we go. So this is Humbrol, like Light Admiralty Grey was Humbrol number 4.
Right.
They used to do a colour called Clover, which was number 46. You could have Eggshell 97. They used to do lots of World War I purples and greens, which was 107, 108. These are the really old colours. What else have we got down in here? Artillery, French artillery green.
Oh God,
So
remember
these
that.
are the colours we need back now.
They did a really, really good colour called Brown Bess. It was a really good chipping colour, and then they discontinued it, which was, I can't remember the number of it, but you might have it in your book.
Probably have actually. I've got everything else in there. So you got Brown Best.
Yeah, it's a,
They did colour called Concrete, number 95. Primrose, 42. Yeah, it's all the really old stuff in here as well.
Yeah, he says he's got XF 54 and 19, so he's going to give that a go.
Yeah, I would.
near enough.
To say by the time you got some weathering on it and stuff, I think you'll be fine.
Golden.
Right. Golden. You're a big golden.
That looks a very fiddly kit, Nathan.
Oh, it's a blooming nightmare, this thing. It keeps giving.
It is. But Nathan's a professional.
Just like clamp it here. If I've had so many instances where I've just like clamped it like that, just have to leave it and don't touch it.
Well, I think I've made a faux pas, you know.
Have
I know
you?
it's unlike me, but it turns out that the driver's hatch folds forward, not to the side.
Well, yours is a lesser known modification.
Yeah.
Oh.
Field modification, Phil.
Yeah, it's a field mod because obviously he wants a bit of, so he could see where he's going, bit of fresh air.
It's been MacGyvered.
It's all right. I'll see if I can make a small adjustment. Piece of cake. Thank God for.
David says his resource for colours that he uses says the Typhoon is camouflage grey BS626.
Yeah, that's barley grey.
Yeah, that's the official colour.
It says it's barley grey. Same
It's
colour.
barley grey. So,
Which is
yeah.
Barley
Guns
is not a proper name for it.
HOC334 AK RC299 or Ataka 142.
Yeah, but that we were saying that's if you've got the proper colours. But if you just want to do it out on Tamiya, I think that's what we were trying to explain.
Yeah,
You can
Mr.
do
Barley.
it that way.
Is it called
There we go.
barley grey because it was invented by someone called Mr. Barley?
Mr. Barley Mo. There we go. Fixed it.
Farmer Barley Mo invented it.
Got cancelled, and that's why they changed the name of the paint.
What? Farmer Barley Mo got cancelled?
Why is it called barley grey? Is it because it doesn't look like barley? It's like a field.
The original barley greys, I think, were used on the AWACSs, weren't they?
Tornadoes are in that colour, is it?
Hmm.
Someone must have spent hours on like proper science to try and work out a perfect colour to blend in with northern grey skies.
Yep.
You can't spot them over the North Sea. I like the German Typhoons. They're in that blue grey. I think that's a nice colour.
Yeah. What's our Harrier barley grey?
Lots of stuff's barley grey.
I think a lot of stuff went through the barley greys. Yeah.
I think even the Lightnings had it on it.
Lightning's definitely the barley grey. I think I remember buying an extra colour barley grey.
Yeah, Nimrod as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. The was it MR4?
Yeah.
That was definitely in barley grey.
All went a bit Henry Ford, didn't it? Any colour, so long as it's barley grey.
Yeah.
They obviously had an excess supply of it, didn't they? And
Slapped it on.
What did I do with mine? Oh, here it is. It's a bit of the wrong scale. Close enough. Use your imaginations. How's it going, Corrine? Is it almost finished?
Not that fast. I still have 1.5 hours, I think.
Yeah. Don't rush it.
No, don't push it.
Don't want you to peak too soon.
No. Don't push it. But it's going well.
Tidy up here because I'm done. Finished mine.
Wow.
Have you done?
Done.
What about the diorama base and the figures?
Yeah, that's part 2.
Part 2.
Turkey Shoot 2025.
Well, I'd love to say I would be joining you, but I won't. Looking very smart.
Yes.
Back into sitting here watching glue dry again.
I'm watching paint dry, so I'm with you, Nave.
2 steps to feed in, but I can't quite get in there.
In.
It is lucky in the business, this little tram.
There's still no bids on them other ones on eBay, so you know you might have a few more
still
yet.
time.
I don't. I just no.
You could have an old fleet of trams and buses.
It's just the clear parts, that's killed it.
Oh, you're a backforming master.
This is it. He'll be just back forming his own kits next.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll look all right on the shelf. It's got. If you look closely, it's not. It's the Bob's job. I think if I was to do it again, I would take all the frames out and put thick, clear parts in. Turn this whole top deck into, and because it's just, I don't know, it's a bit chunky.
It's a big chunky monkey.
It's a little bit not right, but not bothered.
Well, now you've done that, I think you're a tram and railway specialist.
This is
that
it.
way, doesn't it? If I want to weather it, I might do it as a burnt out tram. Some new set fire to it.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Probably the fate of all the real ones, isn't it?
Nee, ik snap het niet. Hier staat. Daar komt hier niet uit.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Squirrel Grey.
Misschien zo.
I did a Buccaneer in Squirrel Grey, wasn't it? In my
Yeah,
version
it was.
of.
Dat is goed, denk ik. Ja, nee, die dingen zaten niet genoeg. Niet verder nog. Yeah.
What's Andy working on? That's probably the most asked question we've had all week.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, hold on, we've all moved cameras. Why have you moved cameras? You've now thrown me now. You've all moved.
That.
Both all.
What I'm working on? FX Bow 4.
Fighter.
Or both fighter even.
Bow Fighter,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Bow
Bow
Fighter.
Fighter.
Hold on, John. And Matt.
How did my tips... Let me show you my tips. Clearly, everyone needs to see the tip. So, they held up really well. The tips on these are really soft on the markers. They're not as soft as a brush, but they're not as fibrous as like a felt tip. What I will say, and just for impartiality, I've been using this pen a hell of a lot. This is the one from Display, or the DSP ones. I prefer the tip on this one because it's got a far sharper point. You can probably see it's not as fat. But this one over here, the DSP one, is a lot softer. It's almost, best way to describe it, but when you're placing it down onto things, this one's got a real, I don't know, a brush effect to it. When you put it down, you get a real good solid color from this one. Whereas these ones, they're just a little bit more, I know it's white, you can't really see it, but they're like a firmer. These seem to have a softer brush feel to them. I really do like the tips. And like I have said it before, if you had these tips with this paint and in these colors, it would be perfect. But the tip on the display ones are far superior, to be honest, in my humble opinion. They just got a really nice, almost brush quality to them, where these are a little bit, it feels like you're with a marker almost. And again, the nice one, the display ones, if you want to do some really fine details, you can really get there and do that. But these, you're a little bit, you know, you can't get as fine detail because the point on these ones, to be honest, this pen here, this grey, I've been using a lot because it's the only grey that I've got, because there's not a proper grey in the set with the AK pens. So I use this one a hell of a lot over the last few builds, and I've done some big areas with it, including the inside of the Osprey. No problem at all with it. Whereas obviously, so the tip has held up really nicely, but the this one here has worked out very nice as well. But I haven't been an animal with it. A couple of things just to remember with these pens if you're using them, all right? With the AK ones, as I've learned from doing this project, wait until the paint has come through properly. So don't just do like I did and put it on here, because to start off with, they're really watery because it was a brand new pen. It takes a while for the thicker stuff in here to actually work its way through the fiber onto the tip and to use it. So you're going to have to do some test work on first, and probably doing it on paper isn't the best thing. So you're better off doing it onto a bit of plastic card or something. So it's a bit like waking up a traditional pen. These don't have a ball inside. In fact, these don't either. So there's no way of mixing that paint in there, and I'm sure it probably does separate. So that's why I do know, because me and John were talking about this yesterday, wasn't it, that some paint manufacturers recommend that in storage you lay them down flat, so they don't separate out that way. They only separate this way, which means you have a better chance of getting a good colour come through. But once these pens have been woken up and they're active and they're working, they worked really, really well and covered incredibly well. So when we did the green work on this one and when we did the brown especially, you could see it, they worked very well. But to start with, on both occasions, because the first time using the pen, they took a little bit to wake up. But as for the tip, obviously I've only done something that small and they've been absolutely fine. But as I say, with the DSP one, I've done some bigger projects with it and they've been fine as well. So again, it's one of those. Full disclaimer as well, there is other options out there. There's lots of companies who make pens like these. And there's lots of companies who will do you, I don't know, how many's in that set, John? About 30 colours, 40 colours for the greys, yellows and stuff?
It's a good 30 colours, isn't it? Ranging from almost black to almost white. Yeah.
So they do it in sets of colours. You can find them on Amazon and online and all the rest of it. Apparently they're very, very good. They're not as expensive as these work out, and they've got, some of them have very fine tips on one end, and then the other end it's quite a big chunky marker type one and various things. So there is other options out there. What I was hoping for, and I still am, is that they're going to come out with a box set of pens more akin to what we need as modelers. So if they were to do them either in armor type colors, I know obviously we've got the colors for this one, but general like modern stuff as well, but also for things like aircraft, like World War II colors, things like that, I think it would be a lot more easier to do. So from that point of view, I can recommend them. I know it was done as a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek doing this entire model with one, but I can honestly say it's been a joy. And for people who turn around and think that these are just a gimmick and they're stupid, honestly, if you're in a situation where you can't use an airbrush because of your environment, things like that, if you can't use paints and traditional things like that as well, then these are absolutely a fantastic option. Yes, I'm not going to be doing a 16th scale tank in it anytime soon, but if you're doing this type of stuff, 48 scale armor as well, and even into your 35th, because Matt did it on a little bit of a test as well with 35th, you can get some really nice results. So if you're one of these people who literally, for whatever reason, can't use paints and your traditional type stuff, these are absolutely great, because you can do, as we've proven on here, used it from start to finish. I didn't use an airbrush anywhere on this, and even if you wanted to, you can get amongst it. There you go, Matt's showing his now.
There you go.
Which camera are you on? There we go. So Matt did that with all the markers.
Yeah, I originally painted it with an airbrush, and then, to be honest, I just went over it with the markers as just when we first got them as a bit of a test, just to do hard edge, and it come out really well, to be honest. Like I say, you need 2 or 3 coats for full coverage, but again, if it's hard edge German camo, it's a lot easier than masking and airbrushing to me. You just pull it in, and then you can just chip it weather it as you would normally. So, you know, like I say, with your little one, I think they come out okay, to be honest. So, yeah.
But I can honestly say, from a truthful point of view, I think these are literally a game changer. I've been using this set now, and before that, Karine sent me over some of the DSP ones as well. And I use it probably more often than not. I seem to have gone past that thing about getting out little bits of Tamiya paints for doing touch-ups, for doing like interiors, cockpits, you know, sort of, you know, wheel wells, those types of bits and pieces down in there for the fine details. Now, by the time I've unscrewed the lid, shaken this up, got it going, got a paintbrush out, used it, cleaned it up, or I can just pull the lid off and go like that, and then you put the lid back on and go again. They've been a game changer. They have been really, really good for that. And I've used them extensively. The entire internal cockpit area and all the internals on the Halifax were done with pens. You know, that's how good these are. So they are absolutely fantastic. The limitations of them literally are big areas. If you're putting down, you're going to need to put down 3 or 4 coats to get a solid look to it. Because just like painting acrylic paints and things like that, or lacquer-based paints, you get brush marks into it because you put them on. But again, you can get that a little bit by using the side of the brush. You can get a wider stripe. But if you're literally going in the top like this, you're going to get the wiggle pattern all the way through. But if you get 3 or 4 coats onto it, it's solid, you're good to go. But make sure you let each coat dry totally before you overcoat it, because it will be soft underneath and you'll drag it away, or you can scratch it as well. That's the last thing I will say, because I've done it on here in a couple of places. It's very fragile stuff. You could scrape clean this. And in theory, though, that could work to your advantage, because if you wanted to do any type of chipping, scraping, stuff like that, these pens are great for it, because you put them down and you can literally just scratch through them with a cocktail stick and all the rest of it. So you've got a hard colour underneath or something else like that. But resilience-wise, they've been really, really good. They've been fine. I haven't had any natural holding wear through or anything else like that. They've been okay. They've been really, really good for doing sort of, you know, those sort of troublesome type of areas you just get in with your pen and touch up and that. It's been absolutely fantastic. So I think we've proven on here, definitely for something on the smaller scales like this, that if you wanted to, you could just do them with pens. So for people who have got perhaps some of the game workshop stuff, things like that, go for it. It'd be ideal. You could just sit there and colour in your things. I think they're brilliant.
Hopefully
that's my full review on that one.
Hopefully they'll expand the range a bit.
Once they've got some paints and
they're proving
I have to
popular.
go for a few minutes.
Okay. She needs the loo, clearly.
Adding colours is going to be the easiest thing in the world for him to do, isn't it? And I imagine the market reaction has been wholly positive.
Yeah, I mean, when they brought out the real colour paints, I think they had a massive range, didn't they?
Yeah.
And if you get certain colours not selling, whereas doing it this way, sort of dipping your toe in the water, see how they go. If they prove popular, just expand the range.
Yeah. But just obviously there's more skill than just sitting there colouring Games Workshop and Gundam stuff in. It takes a lot of skill, and
Trying to upset
in case anybody starts.
The thing is, though, it's a quick way of laying base coat down, base colours.
Yes.
Which is what I found when I painted the little figure for the Oxford I was doing. I just used it as put some base colours down, fill that in, and then you can do your shading and highlights and whatever else with a brush after. But it's like you say, it's a quick, easy way of just getting something down to work off to me. So
the majority of my interior is done with them on this, and it's just that easy.
Again, in this little 70-second scale as well, I think they're brilliant for that, because you just then, you know, it's easy just to pick a pen up and highlight and, you know, then put a little wash in if you need to, and you kind of done, aren't you, for what you see.
It's still paint, isn't it? It's just a different...
It's still paint, yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, it's still paint. It's just a different way of doing it. You're doing it in a pen instead of doing it in a pot with a brush. So,
Yeah,
from a build point of view, I don't think there's any difference.
I don't think so. No. No, me neither.
Just a handy dispenser, isn't it?
I think it's just another tool in your arsenal. But honestly, we have a lot of modelers on here now that for health reasons and that can't use lacquer paints. You know, they struggle using with airbrushes, you know, and things like that. You know, these are great. I think they're very, very nice. The only burning question is, how long do they last? I don't know. Because I often get people ask me, like, how long do they last? Do they dry out? I've never had one dry out, any of them. And I haven't had any of the DSP ones dry out. And I've had these now for almost a year. I've been using them constantly. They've never dried out yet. But how long do they last? Again, I think it's one of those things. Depends how much you use it, isn't it? If you're slapping it on all the time, you're going to go through them quite quickly, like you would a pot of paint.
Where can you get the AK ones and the DSP ones from?
You can get them from Amazon, eBay. You can get. Tell Andy's back on the sales front. If you pop into the store for PM models, past the merchandise where the new pinnies are available, or aprons, work apron, I should say, modelled by the lovely Matt. You could have ironed it.
I could, yeah. You're right. So
whilst you can get your glue holders and your other ones available as well. But if you go down to markers, all the markers are in here available as individuals, which I think we've got all the colours, haven't we? Yeah, it's just some of the sets we're out of currently. We can't get the big sets because they haven't got any boxes. And obviously we got some of the sets are out as well. So the wheel sets are out and the weapon sets are out. The rest of them are in.
To be honest, if you buy them the whole set individually, it's cheaper than buying the box.
That's true.
Which is weird. Which is paying for packaging, isn't it?
But it is a nice box.
It is very nice.
It comes with a magnet and everything. It's like, it's a very nice box. It's a very nice box. It comes with a magnetic lid. Look, that's got to be worth a tenner. Look.
See, that's not unusual these days. When companies do the bulk sets, psychologically you think it's a saving, but it's not always the case.
But to be honest, the box must cost something because it is a solid. It's like a wooden box, isn't it?
Like...
I do wonder whether or not the next lot of boxes that come through will be different, cheaper version.
The big question is, I'm a paint marker missing. I don't know which one it is. But I've got a gap.
Where's your gap, Phil? I can tell you my set.
Yeah, but I've moved them all round now because I put the ones I don't use very often down the bottom and my colours I use a lot at the top.
Oh no, mine is still in order and how they should be. Look.
No, I've gone the thing. I've got all the colours I hardly never use at the bottom, and I keep the good ones at the top. But you just say now I'm into that thing now where I've got a colour missing. I don't know which one it is. Send out a search party.
So I'll tell you what as well. You know, if you want to do tips of propellers.
Yeah.
Look, easy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just colour them in instead of masking
sold.
Oh, right, you've moved on me. There we go. Yeah.
In the book doing that. There you go. That's worth all the tea in China. Just that one thing.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
That is just the biggest pain in doing RAF or Allied aircraft.
Yeah. So you got your nice yellow there, and then just lay down. You know, either do it first, or a bit of a white marker first, and then put the yellow on the top, and then your tips are done. Happy days. I don't know if it's actually got yellow tips, this one, to be honest, so I didn't do it. So.
I don't know. Probably would have.
Yeah, probably would have.
Does that postage stamp instruction indicate?
So that, oh God, let's have a read of some instructions again. Let's have a look.
What's worse though, yellow tips on Allied aircraft or spirals on
German spirals?
Spirals.
Them things, aren't they? But you have to remember that sometimes they were neat and nice, but sometimes they were not.
Yeah, true.
Dan kan ik niet verder.
CPU high. Oh no, what we got here? High CPU usage. Ooh,
Computer's overthinking.
yeah. Because I'm on the PM store. Turn it off.
It's amazing how much resource Skype uses.
Yes.
Really simple piece of software, but it's not.
You know your pens, guys? The DSP pens?
Nog even zoeken. Je hebt hier beneden toch open
Yeah.
Oh, markers. There they are. So yes, for the DSP range, if you wanted to, they've got them down in here. So we've got the black one, they've got the white one, they've got the grey one, they've got the red one, the blue, green, yellow. They've got a gun grey one, which is quite a nice colour. Then they've got the chrome ones as well. So you've got the chrome and you've got the fluorescent colours. And that's it.
Green's missing a part.
Is she missing a part?
She's missing a bag.
No, not a bag.
Oh
Part.
no. Is it an important part?
Yes. Very important.
Yeah, but sometimes you can get a spare, can't you, out of something else?
Oh, is it in here?
Ja.
Oh, Jesus. Sorry.
Oh no.
Okay.
The
Quality
entire
control.
reveal's been stumped.
Oh, my
Oh, did
God.
you have it? After all that, you had it.
Someone's looking at me like,
Yeah.
fuck. Women. What women? What women? Yeah.
Oops.
Just a small thing. And I had to look in my
John, while you sat there doing that, do me a bit of research.
Yeah.
Hellcat landing legs,
What colour were they?
undercarriage legs. Are they actually, like metal, or are they painted? Have a check for me, please.
Someone on the chat there.
Why don't you do it in flight? You wouldn't have to worry about it.
Too late now. I've glued the undercarriage down.
Pretty sure they were metal, weren't they?
Yeah.
But where they painted the interior colour of the wheel wells.
Oh, the interior. You mean the wheel wells or the
No,
actual?
I mean the actual legs.
Starting on wheel wells.
They would have been metal, I'm sure.
I
These
reckon they were
legs.
silver. Painted silver for corrosion protection.
Do you know what? I am going to paint them dark aluminium with my colouring pens. Because I can.
Ooh,
I
hang
checked
on a bit, Matt. Hang on a
Is
minute,
that a
Matt.
Dodge Hellcat?
Dodge. Yeah.
Ooh, there are some photos. They're like either white or very light grey.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're not helping. Is that a Fleet Airarm one or a US Navy one?
US Navy.
I'm doing Fleet Airarm. Need Fleet Airarm colours.
They look grey in every picture I've seen here.
What sort of shades of grey?
Slightly
50.
silvery now.
Yeah, very very silvery grey.
Oh, I found a nice picture of the undercarriage here.
I thought you'd be looking at pictures of undercarriage.
I found some more where they're under the same colour as the blue.
It's a Dodge Challenger Hellcat.
Yeah, that's it. I was looking at that one. That's got far better legs. To be honest, all the ones I've seen on here, they seem to be the same underside colour as the aircraft is.
So the painted
Even
in
the
blue.
Matchbox one is showing it as being metal.
I've got a picture for you, Matt.
Mm.
Can I share screen?
Yeah. You get me in the corner.
Yeah, that one. It's
Oh,
all
that's
blue,
blue.
isn't it?
That's all blue.
Yeah. Perhaps I'll
That
just
right
leave it. Perhaps I'll just leave it all blue.
Yeah, Fleet Airarm didn't get it. They don't get it wrong often, do they? They do
They-
proper restorations.
Saves me painting them. Why I'm getting bogged down with a 50-odd-year-old EFX kit, I don't know. With colours, but
help ourselves, can we?
Can't help ourselves exactly, Nate. It's part of our DNA, isn't it?
It is.
To go down rabbit
The
holes, you shouldn't.
pictures of blooming trams to work out what colour they were inside, and like just built the thing.
I tell you what, every picture of a Hellcat I've got here actually look metal to me. It's the Navy ones seem to have white legs, but all the British ones seem to have metal coloured legs. Just saying.
Look, it's going to look like something.
Oh, look.
Ooh, hey.
Switch it on.
Yeah, have you got any static yet?
Come on, plays a tune.
Yeah, I will
This is the
sing
BBC World Service. The time's 3 o'clock and this is the news.
Right. To be honest, I need
People seem to think they were blue for the dark blue aircraft and white for tri-coloured camouflage.
Oh, well, mine's dark blue, so...
Do you want to see one that's on the Brit modeler?
No.
All right.
Yeah, go on then. Show us.
No, it's all right. He hasn't done. He's done the tritone coloured one anyway. US markings, but he's done the same box as you.
What did it say in your Airfix one, Matt?
It doesn't.
I meant your 48th, 24 scale Airfix one.
I don't know. The big one. If it was here, Andy, I'd have a look, but it's not here, so I can't.
Look at scale, mates.
Oh, sugar.
Phil should build that kit.
Which kit?
The 24th one.
What? The Airfix one?
Yeah.
That'd be a nice build. That'd be quick, wouldn't it? That'd go off the bench in no time.
I'll wait for their next 24 scale kit.
What, another Spitfire?
Yeah, another V-box.
The Reeboks of the Harrier, be careful what you say.
Hey, look, I don't mind that. I'll do that.
Ian wants to know what's the best thing to seal homemade decals before applying them.
That same decal thing that we were talking about before. That decal film.
Yeah. You will definitely need to seal them if you've done it on an inkjet printer. If you've done it on a laser, you're okay. But if you've done an inkjet printer, you must seal them. Otherwise, as soon as you touch the water, they will dissolve.
Well, your hard work will disappear.
Yes, literally.
Right, someone in chat whose name I can't read is, I've been thinking about getting the Revell Monogram 148 A6E on auction. Is it a great kit? Revell Monogram A6E. Ooh.
It's raised panel lines.
This is a classic.
To be honest with you, if you're gonna if you want it for like a nostalgia, you enjoy that type of build, then go for it. If you want to go up to date, then definitely get the Hobby Boss one. Is it Hobby Boss or Trumpeter did it in 48?
Hobby Boss.
Hobby Boss, yeah. Nice kit that is. I've done that one.
Accuracy wise, probably the old Monogram one's probably going to be better accuracy, but it's showing its age. Cockpit's all right though. Wheel wells are good, but that's about it.
Buildability, isn't it?
For buildability and going straight into it, because obviously it's all recessed, straightforward, everything at all, you'll be absolutely fine with that one.
That's the thing with trumpeter kits. They're always really nice to build, but can you live with the shonky accuracy?
Question from Andy. He's building an FW190, and there's a tiny flap on the back of the main flaps, which it says to paint red.
Yes.
Yeah, trim tabs.
They're painted red and they've got "do not bang your head here" on them or something like that.
Yeah.
They have like a "don't touch" little decal on them.
Yeah. Okay.
But if you're doing it in a small scale, I would say a red pen. It's a very easy way to do it. But yeah, they do have it.
Or a red AK marker pen.
Exactly. So
there's an ideal use.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, the Eddard kit has them on, and they're little tiny little things. They almost look like a moulding floor. But
You like that one?
yeah,
Yes.
that'd be perfect for it.
A signal red one.
Or you could do the display one for total clarity. You can have that one.
It's just a standard sort of red. I mean, I wouldn't worry about getting RLM, whatever it is on it. 04. Is RLM 04 the red? I use a Derwent art pen for it.
I'm sure every one of us has probably used XF7 at some time for it.
Well, yes, absolutely. Do you know what? I'm looking for my Hellcat and I can't find my Hellcat. It must have been retired.
Gone to the model show in the sky.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my Hellcat. I'm looking for it and I can't see it. So I assume.
Wonder if it got destroyed in the Great Shelf collapse.
That's a good point. It might have done. Yeah, perhaps it did. Do you remember, was it last year's turkey shoot? Well, I did the F4. I did the Hasegawa Phantom. Was that last year's turkey shoot?
Yeah.
I think it was.
It gone upstairs, or
it could have gone upstairs. Yeah, I don't think I did remember getting rid of that one. I just got rid of a load of very old, dusty, broken ones, and I don't think that was in the list. But yes, I've still got Blue Thunder. I've still got me Lightning, because obviously we did that as a live one. Got me Typhoon. Or was it Tempest? Tempest, wasn't it? No, I did Tempest as a Typhoon. We did that one. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at all the live stuff we've done here, because I've actually got my P47 from the live build. That was the turkey shoot, I think the year before that. I've still got my Huey we did. So yeah, it's amazing all the live shoot stuff is still here.
they're just good fun builds, aren't they? That's I think why you like them.
Yes, they are good. Very good. Who's refilling?
Me.
Matt's marker penning.
It's my compressor.
What I'm going to do is rough out with a rubber black around the frames.
Oh, hold on. Where are you? Keep moving bloody camera on me.
No, not me.
Hold on, I've lost Matt. Oh, there he is.
Oh,
where have you gone? God, sorry everyone. There he is. Yeah.
Right, so roughly just going to mark out the frames.
Yeah.
And then obviously being acrylic, I can
Scrape
clean it up.
Yeah.
So I'm just using rubber black just to make it a bit more solid. And then I'll go over it. I will have to brush paint it because obviously I need the same blue as what I've used, but I'll say I've used extra acrylic, so it shouldn't be too bad to brush paint. But yeah, I'm just going to give myself some framing and then I'm just going to clean it up after. So
Yeah.
quick and cheaty way, isn't it, really?
That's the old school way of doing it, isn't it?
Proper,
That's
yeah.
a good way of doing it.
Get the old slightly damp matchstick out.
Yeah.
Couldn't you have just bought a mass set, Matt? And I know it would have been, I know it's not the same right kit, but
No. Let's do it this way.
But I reckon Airfix catalogue 2025. Now Matt's built that one. It's going to have a brand new tooling of the Fleet Air Arm Hellcat in it.
Yeah, with some better decals.
Lovely shiny decals that won't give you any bother.
Yeah.
I reckon it'd be a good shout for them to do that. Really do.
No, I still think they should do the B1B.
B1B. Saying Josh on the YouTube chat is saying for 2025 he's looking forward to the brand new tool Armour Hobby Hawk 75.
Let's hope it's better than the Aerocobra.
Yeah, what's that? DBMK, the Havilland Hornet.
Hey, do you know that's something I'll tell you? I told you about that builder, that Aerocobra. I said the guy who had problems doing it, the guy in America.
Yeah.
It's not on his channel anymore.
Oh, was he pulled it?
So I don't know if you got a load of heat about it or
possibly.
But yeah,
I think you've got to be so careful posting on YouTube that something's unbuildable. You're just exposing yourself to people saying, "I think it's you, mate."
Could be, I don't know, but yeah.
Nathan, what are you trying to say? People deliberately go around and then pick a hole in it and say, "No, it's not."
Well, I'm just saying, if you're going to stand on a plinth and say,
"What, like somebody who might put together a video describing how terrible a kit is, and then somebody comes along and points out where they went wrong?"
You know, these things might happen.
Who does that? Who does that? Terrible, shocking.
It's just...
Is it the same people who might have done a video very much about me, complaining about me bitterly and all the rest of it, and then when we audited the said company, we were found to be correct?
That might be the same people, you know.
You never know, do you?
I just think with... Oh, do you know what? I mean, when the 48 tornado got panned, I was like, hang on a minute. Can't be having this.
To be honest, I couldn't work that one out. That was difficult for me because I built that bloody kit and I didn't really have half the problems everybody else did. So I was in that thing about, really? I didn't have a problem. But then I think we have worked out now that the kit mould has been deteriorating.
It's manufacturing rather than kit. But that's often the way with Revell, unfortunately, is sometimes you get Friday afternoon moulds, don't you?
Yeah. I think really the trouble with that mould is to say, I don't think it's been stored particularly well and something's happened to it, because a lot of the problems that people have had, I never had during my build. And I know for a fact, because I know reliable builders such as yourself who have built that kit and who have shown the problems and how to fix it and all the rest of it, you know, where it's gone wrong. And I never actually faced those problems. So I think it does show sometimes that the kit quality can fade over time.
Definitely.
Geez, that aerial going on.
There's a lot of tape holding this thing together.
This is where it flies off the table and breaks. Perhaps you should lie it down and do it.
I do feel inspired to go shopping after this and get a Lego set.
Yes. Next time we're all doing Lego, tell you.
Hey, do you
know what? Funny enough you mentioned that. Hold on.
Oh, there's a question for Mr. Matthew on the YouTube chat.
Go on.
Cotton Pinball said, what essential materials, tips and suggestions would you recommend for a beginner in brush painting figures?
A wet palette, some decent brushes is a must. Some Kalinsky Sable brushes is a definite. And pick your poison with paint, because again, if your acrylics or acrylic oils over acrylics, that depends on where you want to go with that. So I'd watch a lot of tutorials, loads on YouTube of people painting figures, very good figure painters as well. Even if it's wargaming or sort of just standalone figures, watch them and you'll pick stuff up. But yeah, a wet palette's a good one to have if you're using acrylics. And practice. All I can say is just practice, get muscle memory and practice. When you go for paintbrushes, though, don't go down to the really small ones. You just need either you need two, a number 1 and a number 2 decent Kalinsky Sable brush. So don't get fooled into, if I've got this tiny little brush, I can paint details, because you can't. It's a myth, because you want something that holds paint. So that's my advice.
We have beautiful wet palettes and paintbrushes too.
Yeah, Bill's got a Lego set. It's
Have you tried
the Star Wars magazine?
Yeah.
You tried inks, Matt?
I did try inks, actually. Yeah, I have got some from a long time ago, scale 75 inks. And they're all right, to be honest. Inks, again, depends what you want to use them for. I think they need practice, shall we say, to figure out. But again, like I say, loads of tutorials on people doing it on YouTube. So I'd watch them, because that's where I kind of picked stuff up from.
Yeah. So I've had something on Facebook come up all the time with somebody using inks. I mean, it's like dead quick, slap, show the finished thing, and it looks fantastic. But
yeah, there's a bit more probably to it than the edited video in it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
yeah, no, they've got the place. Definitely.
But Nigel's he's putting his Christmas list together.
Yeah.
Passing it to his children. He's thinking about getting an F-15E 72 scale, Hasegawa or Great Wall Hobby.
Academy.
Third choice.
I wouldn't bother with the Hasegawa one.
Is that old?
Hasegawa one's proper old.
Yeah.
Don't think you do one. It's Ravel's a new F-15E.
Yeah, do the Ravel one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ravel's
all right.
a
That
new one.
Ravel one. That's only a couple of years old, isn't it? The
Yeah.
theory, isn't it? So Great Wall's a nice one, but probably for a bargain one, I'd go for the Ravel one. Actually, I don't think that looks a bad kit. Phil, it's 3 o'clock. Are you going to start wrapping up?
Hold on.
Look what I got. I got my snacks.
Oh, God,
Wow.
what is that?
It's like Scotch eggs and sausages.
These are some sort of, they call it frikandel.
Oh,
Small.
I love that stuff. Little sausage type vibe. The little meat thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Phil tried it. He didn't like it. These are the bitter balls.
Whose
And
balls?
these are there's some sort of noodles in it.
So they're not Scotch
Of
eggs.
course, with mayonnaise. Sorry?
They're not Scotch eggs.
No.
No.
You can get those fricadecka things from Aldi.
Fricadecka whatsy things.
They're really they're nice, easy dinner because you just heat them up. They're really easy to cook.
What mayonnaise you got? Is it Hellman's?
No, it's just the one from Lidl.
Do you get Hellman's mayonnaise over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're Dutch lot can't eat anything without mayonnaise, can you? To be honest, I think you have it on your breakfast cereals, don't you?
Did you have it on your Christmas dinner?
This is my Christmas dinner.
I know, but when you had Christmas dinner the other
Yeah,
week
it's got
with us, did you have mayonnaise on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did, yeah, she did, yeah.
You didn't you see that?
I thought I could remember it being on there, yeah, but it was,
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah. Proper cool.
That explains why. Yeah.
But it's nice.
Is that warm or cold then?
Warm. Comes
Oh,
from
right,
the air fryer.
You better eat it. Right, I'm going to pull the trigger on that kit on eBay so I can get some decals. That's my plan. I'm going to have to do it.
Don't you go pulling his triggers on any tram kits, though, tell you that. Bloody hell.
Oh, don't. That's disappointing.
what kit is
First
it?
You what, sorry?
What kit is it? Edard one or?
No, another Airfix one, the same, but a later boxing from the 90s, and the decals are all right, so it's exactly the same scheme.
There you go. Second build of the year.
Oh, here we go. Stop showing off.
Got it the wrong
Nobody-
way around there. Hold on.
Nobody likes to show off.
There you go. He's done.
What the hell is
I'm
it?
very sorry. I can't remember the member. I think it's a member who gave me the thing at Telford.
Oh, they did,
So,
yeah.
I have the magazine with all the stuff. Hey, look at this though. It's what we want. Look at that.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it's expensive.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's for thousands of parts. It's going to be, isn't it?
Yeah. There we go. My 2 builds. Right. Okay. That time has come, people. So we're going to have a look around at the reveals. So if you haven't done it yet, post it up onto Instagram. So I'm just about to fire that up. Instagram. Wow, what are they doing? Whew, you have to be so careful. Honestly, it's amazing how quickly you can see this stuff. You pause on a page for 30 seconds and look what happens. Okay. Sure, she's very talented. Right, so Ooh. Well, there's only a few in here, so we do these first. All right. Well, I tell you, I'll come back, give you a chance. If you want to post them up on Instagram, do them now. Do it. Do it now.
Do it.
Get to the chopper. Okay, Turkey Shoot reveals. We have got a total of 31 finishers.
Wow.
Really?
I'm impressed.
Wow.
Hey, well done,
Very,
everybody.
very impressed. Well done, everybody. That is very, very good going on by you all there. Okay, starting off with John Best, the man, the legend, the maniac.
How many done?
Yeah, John's done 8.
Yeah.
But he has completed in just 4 days a 30-second scale Tamiya F4.
The quality of the build as well is amazing, isn't it? Blimey.
Very nice
Yes.
job.
Yeah. Well done, John.
I didn't
Well done,
think
John.
that was possible when I heard about that plan.
Yeah. Very nice indeed.
He ain't had much sleep, has he?
No, he
Let's
hasn't
put it
slept
that way.
for 4 days. But, yeah.
Wow.
So, banging
Honestly,
it out 4 days.
I heard about that plan at Telford. I was like, "See, really?"
Yeah, it was a bit. But well done, John. Well done, mate.
Well done, job. Very nice indeed. Amazing job to whack that through so quick. So big congratulations to him on that build. Well done. Right. Okay. We've also got
Oh, look.
Nath. It's your dream car. Simon's done the R-Bar 500.
See, that's a muscle car for me. That.
Yeah, proper muscle car for the French and the Italians.
I'd love one of those. I tried test drove one of those. I couldn't cope with the flipping thing. My God.
Yes.
That's
So there we go.
that.
Beautiful little R-Bar done in Tamiya acrylics.
Nice.
Very
That's
nice.
proper that is proper motor design. None of this American muscle car nonsense.
No.
Look at that.
I think I get my left leg in that.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, my thigh won't fit.
Oh, it was a car to drive, but I just couldn't cope with it.
Okay, Nick has done a very nice Tiger 2. Oh, no, it's a Tiger 20, sorry.
Is that-
Single
Is that
engine one.
Gawa?
20. Is
Yeah.
it the F20, is it?
It's
So that's
the
a good
F20.
choice for I should have. Do you know what? Esky Starfighter's going to be looking at me. Perfect
I
choice.
mean, I looked at the screen. I thought I was expecting a King Tiger.
No, very, very nice indeed. Good job on that one. Nice little kit, that. Very nice.
Yeah.
Right. We've got a 1/12-ish scale probe droid, Star Wars.
Right.
This is a 3D printed one, I take it?
That's nice.
That's cool.
Weather it's
Very
top
nice.
notch, isn't it?
Beautiful.
It's amazing what we can do in a weekend, isn't it?
It is. Very nice. Well done, Dave. That's a great job. Very, very nice job on
Well
that.
done, Dave. Yeah.
What have we got then? We got a Panzer Aust G from Kev. Ooh, pair of them.
Pair of them.
Pair of Panzers.
Are they Airfix ones or
Oh yes.
look like Airfix ones to me?
Mm.
They look camo. It's the camo, isn't it, that makes everyone want to build German armour, isn't it?
Did he use
Just
pens on the
look-
camo?
Oh,
That's the question. There you go. Really enjoyed it using the AK marker pens as well. Look, yay! We've started a thing now.
It is. We've started a movement.
That's it. The movement has started. Really nice job. See? Beautiful. Right. Okay. Huey. This is the Hobby Boss one. 48 scale.
Well done, Greg.
Very nice,
That's
Greg.
cool as well, isn't it?
Good job. Very nice indeed. Good job. What else we got? Oh, TIE Fighter. Sorry. This is the TIE Advance. This is Lord Vader's one. 7-second Bandai kit. Very nice. Do you remember those days when we used to just build a Bandai kit for this type of thing because it was great?
Yeah. Yeah.
sensible. Not
And now we've got Nathan doing a bloody tram. You're doing kits from the, before the war,
The Dark Ages.
the Dark Ages. Yeah, those were
Yeah,
the good old
remember-
days. They were very, very nice indeed. Good kit, good build. Well done, Adam.
Lego next year, anyway.
Yeah, Lego anyway. Yeah, we're changing it to Lego. What do we got? Bandai Y-Wing. Adam again. Oh, he's done Red Jammer.
It's a nice build as well, isn't it?
Very nice. Very nice.
That's what So that's what's showing through. Because figure the quality of the builds is really
Yeah.
good. Top
Yeah.
notch.
None of them are like shonky builds like the one I do.
Yeah, like ours.
Yeah, like there are ones. Yeah. Bits missing and hanging off of it everywhere.
Yeah.
Right, what do we got? 00 scale, 25 pounder. And we're not talking to McDonald's. We are talking. Peter has done the what's it called? Yeah, what's this thing called? What's it called?
It's a Morris gun tractor.
That's it. Morris gun tractor. That's the word I was looking for.
There you go.
Very nice.
Has he coloured that in with pens?
Don't know, but you took a shortcut without doing the windows. That's what you should
don't
do,
get
mate. You would have saved yourself.
You don't get windows with a kit.
Oh, don't you?
No. You don't do them old
Extra.
fixed kits.
No. Right, okay. What do we got? Gaz, 71B.
Oh, nice. Well, that's a
Look at
diorama.
that. Well done,
Cool.
Michael. Beautiful work.
Nice.
Nice
Yeah.
little diorama background there.
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it?
Excellent.
Well,
Well done, Michael. I like that. Good job on that one. Nice photo as well. What do we got? Warhammer, the Elder Garrison, Hunter.
That might be something for me to have a crack at. One of these Games Workshop type kits one day.
Mm.
Cracking.
Cool as well, isn't it?
Very nice. Excellent.
That's a cool looking.
Yeah.
It is the funny thing, isn't it? When you think of sci-fi, here I am, I'm going to go off on one now. But in the old days, they used to put greeblies and tiny bits all over them. But the reality is now, all modern stuff is composite materials and there's nothing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of see how it's influencing sci-fi, can't you? Like,
Yeah, smoother panels and that. Oh, look. Airfix Jaguar E-Type.
oh, that's a hell of a kit, that.
That's the new one, isn't it? The new 32nd one, is it? The new one they did?
Yeah.
That. Nice.
There you go. He's used pens as well.
And paint.
Cool.
Nice. That.
It says it's old kit, so I think it
Oh,
might
it's the original.
That's
Yeah.
that would be hard. That's a build that. Well done.
Yeah, look, he's even got the tax disc in it.
Yeah.
Very
Nice
nice.
one.
Very, very, very nice. Got a Jag. Right, okay. This is a scratch build Tell trailer.
Oh God, how cool's
for
that?
the Thor missile system.
No way.
Right.
I
Beautiful.
think
Look at the size of it.
Yeah. Cool, isn't it? Oh, look, it's even got a hanger.
That's cool, isn't it?
Very nice.
I'm spotting a problem with the Britain's nuclear defence strategy there, though. They've got to wheel this thing out of an hangar, erect it, and fire it.
Yeah. All within that 3 minutes when they're being shot at us.
Yeah.
Minute window. There's no wonder. Yeah.
Very
That's
nice.
cool.
Good job
Nice.
on that. That's a very, very good job, Ross. Done a fantastic job on that. Where are we? Sorry, I've lost where we are now. That's that one. The Shannon lifeboat, which we saw from Ian.
I've given mine to Isla, so I'd be interested to see what she does with it.
Turned out very nice indeed.
Looks good, that. Yeah.
Beautiful job. Turned out well. Very nice indeed. Good job. Well done, Ian. Beautiful work. And where are we? Where's the lifeboat? Lifeboat. Airfix Vintage Classics. We've got the 234.
Oh, another one.
That's
You know what? When Airfix designed that, I would love to know what they actually designed it off, because that's it's never ever been a German armoured car or World War II. I don't know where they've got them lights, mud guards and stuff.
I was going to say, what are they from?
I have no idea. I don't know what the thinking was behind that kit at all.
That's AK markers as well.
Well done.
Good job. See, AK markers, everyone. Now we're all in there. Proper good weekend with these. Proving the fact. We should have just called it AK marker weekend.
Big marker weekend.
That's it. So we've got a camper van. No glue or paint required. Just a click fit kit.
There's another one of my dream cars, you see. I told you I've got weird taste in cars.
Yeah, all yours break down.
All the number of times you've seen them on the hard shoulder of the motorway, though. You think maybe.
Well, there they are going home from Cornwall on the back of a lorry.
Yeah.
Catching fire.
I know. When I'm coming back from yours, I normally see them around Bristol. So they've obviously got as far as Bristol from Cornwall or Devon, and that's where they've decided to blow up.
Yeah. But when I was coming down to Phil's the other time, around Bristol, there was one of them poured on the old shoulder.
Yeah, that's it. You can't travel anywhere around here without finding them stranded somewhere.
No, yeah.
That's a nice little.
Very good, excellent. Okay, 144 Dragon. Oh, look. It's the old Morty type thing units that Adam. Chris has done a mental one. He's got a little bit smaller than normal, admittedly.
Didn't even know they did that in 144.
No, nor did I, to be honest. Beautiful. Very nice. Highly detailed. Good job.
It builds. It's like builds, isn't it? It's like...
Yeah.
Nice side that model, actually. That's a massive pot of Tamiya glue there, look.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's 5 litres, that. That's the Adam. Okay, Willie's Jeep and trailer. This is the FX kit from Chris. Very nice.
Nice, isn't it?
That's a lovely little build.
Indeed. Cracking little job. Good job. Well done. Beautiful little build. Okay, we've got Dora Wings Lysander.
Wow.
There we go. All done.
Well done with that, doing it in 4 days, because I bet that's not the easiest thing to build.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Definitely.
Looks good though. That I like a Lysander.
Yes.
It's that wing join, isn't it? That's the.
Wings into clear parts is always a nightmare.
Yeah. Wonder how epic that was there for you. That looks nice. Is that the SOE one then?
Yes.
Lovely job.
Right. Okay. Where are we? Dora Wings. So now we've got the shunter from Chris.
Clint.
Sorry. Clint. Look at that.
Again, how have we done that the weekend? Oh yeah, not sleeping.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing, isn't it?
It is proper nuts, that, isn't it?
I'd be worried about something coming in and ramming me. You'd just be sandwiched.
There'd
be nothing left.
Where's its engine?
Well, we did say this on yesterday's show as well. As my point was, where the frickin' hell's the engine for it?
It's obviously got to be sort of sideways mounted underneath the cab, isn't it?
Yeah, but sure that won't be powerful enough to shunt anything, would it?
Oh, we had this conversation yesterday, and no one could come up with a reason for it either. Like I said, if you got fully laden like trucks and all the rest of it, how the hell does that move it?
There was that picture of 2 of them together. So that might be the clue. You put 12 together, it can pull.
Yeah, that's it. You get 12, you get enough.
Surely it'd be easy just to build an actual proper train.
Yeah.
No. Very nice job on that one. That we've been watching that one come together, Clint. Good job on that.
Well done, Clint.
Auto shunter. Okay. Hawker Hurricane. See? Somebody was sensible. John did the very nice Hawker Hunter. This is the FX one, Mark 1.
Classic.
Nice kit, that.
Cool, yeah.
Classic Hurricane.
I built that kit. Good kit.
Yep, I've done that one as well. Good kit. Nice. And we've also got Vampire.
A finished Vampire.
A finished Vampire. It's 2-seat Vampire, not your single. But very nice.
Do you know what? That's a good kit as well. I built that.
Little Kiwi markings.
Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it?
That is a nice little kit, that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Have you not built one of them, Nathan?
Do you know what? I almost chose that for the turkey shoot, but
I've done
but no, he decided to do something really easy, like a tram instead.
Yeah, like a tram.
Blooming tram thing.
Well done, Dom. Really nice job on that one. Good job.
Yeah.
And Vampire, and we've got the German, not Opel truck diorama.
Well, that's nice.
Nice.
Nice weathering again.
Come out well, innit it?
Come out really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good
period.
job.
Black and white. That's nice. It's just amazing. These people.
Nice touches like when he did the drain with the drain cover and that. Very nice
Yeah.
indeed. Good job.
Level of build quality is just outstanding, isn't it?
Hmm.
That's the quality of the forum.
It is.
Yeah, this is it. This is standard.
When you put people, you set people a challenge. Look how they've risen to it.
That's it. Peter, he's done the kit recovery.
Again, nicely done.
Cool, isn't it?
That's quite an intense kit to build as well, isn't
Yeah.
it?
He's
Yeah.
drawing the weathering again, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
nice.
it's a big chunk, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
Somebody else who's not slept for a weekend. These people are not going to work on Monday, are they? They'll have a day off.
Definitely not. Dave with the Thunderbird 3.
Yes, I like that.
I always liked Thunderbird 3. It was never enough in the programme, was it?
No.
No. It had the best takeoff.
Two.
Yeah. What was the point of Thunderbird 3 anyway? What did it actually do?
Well, he went up to space, didn't he? He used to go up to the space
Space
station.
Yeah, but didn't it actually do anything else?
No,
Oh,
it's
he
just
did do a
big
couple of ones. I saw episodes with him definitely doing things.
intergalactic deliveries, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well done, David. Very nice indeed.
It went to see Gordon up in the spaceship, didn't it?
It went
Yes.
to
the
drop off
station.
Morgan's post.
Brains. When it brains up there.
Don't know. Who flew Thunderbird 3, John?
Don't know.
Because Virgil was 2, weren't there? Which one was John? Was he Thunderbird?
I thought he was in Thunderbird 1.
Who? John?
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. So who was 3 then? Because Gordon were up in the space station in Thunderbird 5, weren't they?
John is number 5. They just said John number 5. Nigel's thinking
Alan.
Carl.
Alan.
Alan.
Alan?
Anyway, Robert's done the giant thing.
He's done a steer.
Yes.
Steer 1500.
To say the big 1500. Small little vehicle for running round in.
Yeah, cool little truck. Big truck.
Big
medium
chunk.
truck. That's a good kit as well.
That's a nice build.
It is a good kit, that. Oh, it's 48th one, not 35th
It's
one.
48th one.
Oh,
Very nice indeed. Good job on that. Very, very nice there, Robert. Okay, we've got the Meng Hornithopter.
These are the Diddy ones, aren't they?
And the
little
Spice
dinky ones.
Harvester.
And the Spice Harvester. The Spice of Life.
No idea. I've not watched any of these June films. So it's all lost on me at the moment.
I still prefer the Sting one.
I can't get into him at all. I just really can't get into him.
I've not even watched any of the June ever. So that's something that's passed me by completely.
What, you've missed the highlight of Sting being really weird. Okay, we've got the FX World War One tank. This is the male version.
Oh, that's nice.
So you could do that now, it'd be sexist, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there's a female version.
I know, but this would be, you can't have a male. It would have to be a non-binary LBGT plus version.
There is there's a
hermaphrodite one. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's
There you
covered.
go.
Yeah, but that doesn't cover everybody else though. So
Well, the British Army was woke before it even realised.
Yeah.
very nice indeed. Which kit was that one? That's the little FX one.
Perfect. So
Oh,
that's
look,
an
the
old
1967 version though. Nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. That is.
Really
That's
nice.
Really well for such an old.
Okay, let's check all the wheel well colours and talk about grey paint then. It's an E bloody whatever, an E4.
Has it got
109.
right cockpit colour?
I was going to say we will be needing to check this official adjudication for Andy on this one. We've only got the 2 pictures, unfortunately. So we lucked out 'cause we can't see. So
That's the
you're
way
okay
to do
with
it,
that one. The best way to do it. But the big old one there, the 30-second one, very nice indeed.
More importantly, what type of bread's he eating?
Well, is it Warburton's?
Is it soda?
Soda bread. Glenn's done the Airfix starter set, the little Tiger, which was Pranjit's one, wasn't it?
Anjit did that, didn't he?
Pranjit did this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nicely done.
That was one of his first ones, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It's one of the first ones he did.
I think it's
Very
the
nice.
first.
Yeah,
I think
be
it might have
the
been the first one. Yeah, no, you're right. Very nice indeed. Good
Well
job. Did you use markers on it? Just checking.
Yeah,
Dunno.
is that
Might have
market
done.
job?
Might have done. He hasn't said. So might have done.
It did, yeah. Painted
Oh,
with
there you
AK
go.
markers.
There you
Primed
go.
with Mr. Surface of 1500 and painted with AK markers.
I think you've started something here, you know.
This is it. Started, so I'll finish it. Right, last two. Oh no, we've all moved around now. Sorry if you've missed it. I did say by 3 o'clock get them in, but they've moved around a little bit on there. So yes, good job. Right, how are your builds done then? Who wants to go first? You completed work. Come on.
Oh, I'll show you a fleet. I'll show you a built tram, just not.
Go on
painted.
then. Oh, hold on. Where are you, Nathan? Oh God, hold on. Where's Nathan? Oh Jesus, I'll get this right in a minute. Where is Nathan?
Let's try.
Hold on. Where's John? Hold on.
Why have we just got John and Kareem?
I know what it was. It's because the cameras are moving around at the beginning of the show. Hold on.
Yeah, running.
John, sorry, you're going to have to wiggle a bit. Hold on. Sorry, John. I've got to find him. Where is he? Perhaps he's this way.
Just like this is a bit of this is for the blooper show.
Yeah, this is the behind-the-scenes version of this.
BTS.
I'll do this seamlessly. This is what I have to do at the beginning of every show because this lot keep moving the bloody cameras around all the time. Right, there's Nathan. He's in
Half
here.
hour before we come on, this is the...
What we have to do.
See my little tram.
Yes.
Who's
There
won
we
the
go.
Grand
It's all somewhat braced together.
Mhm.
But you can see it in the bottom deck. I've used plastic card. In the top deck, I've used the kit windows, and you can really see the difference.
Yeah.
That is just worthwhile effort. But yeah, it's being firmly braced, shall we say, probably for the rest of the day. But that's gone together without super glue. Like it's glue that it's actually fundamentally, apart from the clear parts, it's a good kit. Nice size as well.
Very nice.
Painting and peripheral bits to do, but I set myself a target to get it together, didn't I? Not finished.
Yeah.
Kind of got halfway there, didn't I?
Need a mask set for that.
At least they're all the same size, so work out one, and I can just cut loads of them. But yeah, I've
Very
enjoyed
nice.
it. I have enjoyed it, despite it being a bit crap.
It's all right. It's all good. Good job on that. Okay, Andy, how you been getting on?
Cool, yeah, no probs. That's me, bow fighter. Checking.
Nice wing join on those.
It's been a nice kit actually. There's some bits on it that are very weird, and I made a mistake by putting one of the engines in the nacelle wrong, so it didn't fit on. But it was just a quick. Luckily, I found it before I put the thing on, so easily sorted out. But yeah, it's all right, not too bad.
Yeah.
Bit clean up and ready for some primer, I think. Once I get the masking up the cockpit and the rear bit, but yeah, it'll be all right. We're getting there. I missed a day, didn't I? So
is that what it is? You would have had that finished, you reckon, if you'd been here yesterday?
I'd have had it finished and done another one as well.
Still got the rest of the week to finish it, technically.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Oh my lord. Nath?
Yeah?
Just saying, I've just downloaded that wet transfer. I don't
Yeah.
think that was it.
What is it?
I don't know, but there's tons of everything in here. The file is massive. It's got everything in it. It feels like I've got the entire computer in it.
Delete all that then.
I don't know, but I've just pulled in for that wet transfer. There's one marked budget. Does that count?
No, you don't want that. Right, I'll send it back over again. Let me do a
Yeah,
new one.
send another version if you like, but yeah, I'll delete that. Sorry, hold on. Get rid of that.
That explains why it took a bloody long sort of load.
Yeah, I was wondering why it was taking ages to come in. I was thinking, God, hurry up. I thought it's because we were streaming at the same time. Anyway, Matt.
Hello. Well, apart from decals, And the
Oh,
wing
don't do that.
fell off on me again.
The
Oh, look.
securing pins aren't latched.
Every time I pick it up. Well, it would have been done if I'd have had some decals that worked, unfortunately, but I haven't. But I have done the props. Where am I? Yeah, somewhere around there. Done the props and rest of it. The wheels are done, look. They're all coloured and in. So, yeah, apart from the decals, which obviously shattered and let me down, it would have been finished. I enjoyed it.
That left-hand white stripe, is it straight?
Yeah, look. It's as straight as the wings, look.
We're straight back.
Yeah, 20 degrees.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll gloss over that. It's fine.
Another one doesn't look too bad, but that one looks a bit.
Yeah, that one's off at a jaunty angle. It's almost diagonal. It's fine.
No, I think it's just how you're looking at it with the camera angle. Look, it's fine. Once the wings are folded, you not see it. To be honest, the tail's worse. I didn't notice, but I ain't got a square tail. I've got a really off tail on that side. It's proper.
Yes.
Proper down. But it's not about that. It's about the enjoyment factor. And I've really actually enjoyed building this for how old the kit is. I am going to finish it as well. So, yeah.
Right, try again.
Yeah, I've got it now, Nath. Very nice.
Thank
well
you.
done, Matt. After a few little struggles, you got there in the end. It looks great.
It
Yeah.
looks good, yeah.
You know, if I could have built this like 30 years ago and it come out like that, I'd have been proper happy. You know what I mean? It's one of them. It's one of them. How you had in your mind's eye when you were a kid how you'd like your models to look, even though they never did. It's like trying to replicate that now, I think, is the plan, just to see. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Good.
Very, very good. And Kareem. Dun, dun, dun.
I've completed my project. Look at this.
Look at that.
That
Very
is cool.
good.
That is really good.
And it's got twiddly knobs and everything. I've got an aerial.
Oh.
Oh.
Look at that.
That's
it.
Cool.
Green's now a Lego addict.
Yeah, that's it. She's now a Lego addict. That's it.
I will do
There you
some,
go.
but yeah. It's really
Did you enjoy it, Kareen?
yes.
There
Yes.
you go. That's what it's about, then, isn't it?
I didn't think it was easy. It sounds weird because I was a little bit angry with myself because I see Lego just for kids, and some things I didn't understand. But David said this is some sort of technical Lego.
Yeah.
And you're not technical at all. So some things you don't understand.
That's
So,
harsh.
well, I know him. No, but he said it's not easy. But yeah, I did it. I'm really proud of
done.
myself.
I was going to say, you should be very proud. Your first ever live build as well.
Yeah, and even if you can see it, it's like you can see.
The dials all move.
The dials work.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's all. Nothing else works, but okay. No, but there's something inside it, but I have to see what that is. I think you can do something with your phone, but okay,
Yeah.
that's too
Bluetooth
much.
fit to it probably. And
That's
then,
too technical. So, but I'm really
Yes.
proud of it. Yeah, like it.
Cool.
That's really cool, isn't it?
So just finished my project.
Well done. Congratulations. Good
Does
job.
it work, Corrine? I don't know, Richard. Does that radio have lights? I don't know, David. I just have to see. I'm so happy that I built this. So now I'm going to see what I can do with it. Maybe I can just put it on a cupboard and just look at it. But that's it. Doesn't matter. Yeah,
Looks good.
that was it. And I liked it. Thank
Fair
you
enough.
for inviting me for this.
No, it's our pleasure. It's
Right.
been a pleasure having you on as well.
Mhm. Okay.
So, yes. Okay. Me little tank is done.
Wow.
So, after we had a few little problems with it, admittedly, on the Thursday night trying to get all this the undercarriage together, which is beautifully detailed, to be honest. It's actually been a really fine build all the way through. No problem at all. It's been one of those ones where the joins are absolutely spot on and perfect. There's no sort of particular heavy gluing in here. There's no filler or anything else like that. It is exactly what it says on the tin. And there he is. He's all done in here like this. Apparently the hatch does go this way now. So we've done that. So yeah, very, very nice. Got all your stowage equipment on there, all the various bits. Actually, I have to say it's been a beautiful kit. And I think we've proven, not just me, but obviously by the members as well, that the actual pens can be used, because this has got nothing but pen on it in any form anywhere. It's got literally, we just used a pair of snips. We used a knife, a sanding stick, one sanding stick, and pens, and that's all this has had on it. So yeah, back to basics, proper back to basics.
Good.
So yeah, been very, very nice. And then to cap it off as well, I can't remember who gave me this at Telford Show, but thank you as well. I've done a mini, what's it called? Razor Crest. Yes, as well. Nice. So we did the Lego one just to keep up with everybody else. So yes, we've got that one sorted. So both of those done. But yes, highly recommend that kit. It is a beautiful little kit. If it is just a little bit technical for something like this, and the instructions, to be honest, could do with a little bit of a bit more information to help you along the build. But apart from that, the build itself is absolutely beautiful. No problem at all with it.
Nice.
Very, very nice indeed. Right, let's just have a quick last look at Instagram, if I can find it again, because we've had to move things around a little bit because we had a bit of trouble just then. Hold on, just find it again.
Panda, change your camera.
Oh, sorry.
One job.
I can't see myself, you see, on the screen.
Perhaps you should put yourself on.
That's why we do it. Right, okay. Over on Instagram as well.
Ooh.
We've got a very nice one down here. Just finished the H1 cockpit. Very nice as well. Very, very nice. Are there any more pictures? No, I think that's just the only picture. Okay, very nice as well. We've got a very nice Great Wall Hobbies 144 Victor.
Yeah.
Hemp variety.
Lovely.
Very, very nice as well from Marcus. Very nice one down in there. We've got, looks like a HIMARS system, Ukrainian one.
Yeah.
Very nice as well. Very
nice.
Topical. Starfight we saw yesterday. That's it.
That's it. Is it just the three?
That's just the three down in there like that.
Cool.
Very nice. Right. Okay. So what we're going to have to do now look at is have a do now look at. Is that even English?
Do now.
Dutch. That's Dutch. It's Dutch translated to English, and then it works fine. So what we're going to have a look at is Nathan can give us a little bit of a run through of what's coming up next year with all the group builds and SIGs that we'll be taking part in as well. So without further ado, now I've got the right file.
Instead of my entire desktop.
Yes.
There you go, group build and SIG. So this document will be placed on the forums shortly. It's all, if there's any typos, I'm past caring, so just keep it to yourself. Right, next one. What's on the first? So there's a little bit of an introduction. Look at that. Look at all those group builds and SIGs we've done. So there's a little bit of an intro.
Is this all our old ones down in here, is it?
Yeah, and
Wow.
ChatGPT put them all in alphabetical order for me. How's about that? There's a nice little introduction to everything. So you can have it. That'll, if you're wondering what the Take Two group build is about, there's your list.
Right, okay.
I think we've got them all. Yeah, a little bit of.
I tell you what, there is a few missing, but that's when we move forums, because this will only include all the new forum. We've been in this forum since I think it was around about 2007. So all the ones for pre to that, which to be honest, I wouldn't worry about anyway. But yes, we'll go off of this list.
I think there's enough there to work on. So it's just a little bit of an intro for you to have a read on later on when we're off.
Yes, definitely. Some information obviously about the SIG. Good old ChatGPT, isn't it?
Maybe, yeah. So this is group build number 1, which is basically, between us, it's build what you like. Because it's bound to have been covered by something. So it's a chance to either finish a Shelf Queen or go back to a group building sig you missed, or you'd like to revisit. And I think in your sort of build threads and stuff, you just have to use your discretion about rules and stuff. But just give us an idea what you're building it for, and off you go. So that one's super, super flexible. Everybody can build something for that one, eh? So the next one is the Girl Power group build. Originally, it was kind of like the inspiration behind that one was like pin-up nose art, like you can see in the picture. But it's like any named vehicle that's got a girl's name, either like a Valentine tank or a Memphis Belle or whatever. But then this one had a slight modification, courtesy of Nigel's idea. It now incorporates like female crew, pilots, drivers, whatever. So just girl power. So again, plenty of stuff to do there, but we're looking forward to seeing lots of nice pin art, aren't we?
Yes.
Pin ups and nose art and tanks with girls' names on the side, all that sort of stuff. Just boats are an easy one because loads of them had girls' names, didn't they? There you go. That's that one.
I'm not doing that joke, and you can't make me say it. I'm not doing it.
So the first sig of the year is the Greek sig. Greece. Greek, easy enough, hopefully. Anything Greek. Not Cypriot Greek. Greek. Just to clarify one last time. So you can do something from classical Greece, or you can do something from the Air Force. Like the next sig is a nice easy one. Jungle warfare. Just to clarify, a jungle is like a forest in the tropics, not Belgium. I think someone had the idea to do something from the Ardennes, so it does have to be between the tropics of Cancer and Capricorn. It doesn't have to be a literal jungle, but some sort of jungle, sort of forest warfare. So Vietnam obviously counts.
What about Birmingham?
Birmingham is a jungle, but an urban jungle, not a tropical one.
Newport.
Welcome to the jungle.
So it's jungle warfare. So it's kind of like hot war, with ideally for that one, you know.
Yes.
So Burma campaign, all that sort of jazz. There's loads to play with that one. And obviously do the aircraft as well. Next one, MTO, Mediterranean Theatre of Operations. The Americans called it something else. I can't remember. Or did the British call it something else? But basically the Mediterranean, World War II. And it covers little bits of the post-war sort of until about 1947, I think. We've ended that one. So you can do something post-war as the theatre was sort of taken apart and disassembled. Okay, so that's a nice easy one. That'll take you to the end of the year. And then the buddy builds are Matchbox March, Airfix August, and the slightly bigger one is the VE to VJ Day. So that one runs a little bit more than a month. It runs from the 8th of May till August 15th. And for that one, anything World War II. And I've taken the broadest definition of the start date. So basically when Japan invaded China to Japan surrendering is the time period. Well, that's a bigger buddy build. They're not SIGs, they're just going to be on the forum. So there's plenty of stuff to do on those buddy builds. And I think on the next page, for anyone who wants to save on the printer ink, that's your year planner. Just waiting to work out. Flory Fest will be confirmed later in the year. That's it.
Yes.
Is there?
Perfect. There we go. We've got details down in here and
Summary.
the general rules down at the bottom as well.
So this is a PDF that I think, Phil, if you can put it on the website or something, would be nice.
Yep. I can put it up in all the different places. So yeah, we'll do that later on. So yes, good job. Well done. We'll say hopefully you'll all find something that you can get on with in there. Which would be quite nice.
If you can't find something for Take Two group build, crikey.
Yeah. Then get out. Yeah. If I get a message saying, "Can I do such and such?" Yeah.
It's a build what you like group build. It's just a catch up with your shelf clean or whatever. Doesn't matter. Build Lego.
I was about to say someone will want to build a pink elephant, but then we did must be an animal sig, didn't we?
Yeah, we did just be an animal one. Didn't we do a pink thing somewhere along the land as well?
Yeah.
So I think, literally you can do anything you like.
Yeah, it'd be nice to go back and build something old. But if you're thinking, what are the rules for this SIG from like 5 years ago? No idea. So
No.
just use your discretion. Nobody's really going to be.
Have they got to state what SIG or group build it was from?
It'd be nice if you just
Yeah,
say,
it'd be nice to have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another little thing would be really nice if you did build something for originally something back in the day. If you remember that long, it'd be nice to have a picture of that as well. If you've still got a photo of it, or still got it even with the one you've done now, you can see the differences between perhaps when you did it, 10, 15 years ago in some cases, right the way through to how it looks now as well. You know,
actually like a revisit a build from 10 years.
Revisit of a kit that maybe you did a long, long time ago. So yeah.
Yeah, it is a chance to clear the decks as well, and dig out a shelf clean, finish it off, do whatever you like with that one.
Got any plans for that one, Andy? John, you two are good at these things.
I've got.
He's taking the mic up, John.
Choose one.
One or two bits. Pretty much anything Andy's done in the last 4 years will count.
So I reckon it should be a good. There's a very broad scope for people's builds. If you love World War II, there's loads of stuff for you next year.
Yeah,
tons of it.
I've got my first group build ready to go. So
I've got my Greek one ready.
Yeah, that's what I've got. Yeah, the Greek one.
I've got I've forgotten I'd bought it. I've got a Kinetic F16D, a Greek one, a 72 scale one. So I build that.
Just to answer Yoss there, he said, so an ATST from Endor is not an option. Yes, it is, because we've got a sci-fi SIG in there. So yes, that would count as well.
Yeah, there's something for everything. I think there's
nothing in there I don't think you couldn't do. I would be amazed if you could find something in there. In fact, I'm that confident if you could find something that isn't even there, I'd let you do it.
Yeah, well, that's it does say
is there any French bombers in there?
French bombers?
Can you do any French bombers?
Yeah, we had French Fancies group build.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Do you remember? It only lasted a week.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm thinking we had a Star Wars one. We did.
We had a Star Wars. We had a Star Wars SIG. We've had a sci-fi in general SIG as well. So yeah, no, we've done those in the past.
Don't forget the movie one.
Yeah, that's it. The movie one. So that would have counted for the movies. Yeah, Stars and the Silver Screen back. Yeah.
It literally is build whatever you like group build. Nobody's gonna. If anyone's spending time trying to work out if you're eligible, they're just not getting the point of that group build. But yeah, nice to see somebody revisit. That would be an interesting one. Go back to my first one. My first build, I've not got the kit anymore, was for the one of the Russian front ones. And I built a Rata. I think that's my first build on the forum, was an old Revell 72 scale Rata, which must have been for, what was it? What was the name of that? I can't remember. But we've had a few Russian front ones. Royal Navy Fleet Air Arm.
I think my first one was the Tamiya group build. Did a Tiger 1.
All right, yeah.
I'm trying to think what's my favourite group build of all of them.
Yeah. You know it's Stars and the Silver Screen. I can't remember what I did.
Yeah. Hey, look, I can tell you. Watch this.
That was for a.
Oh my God! All the videos are still there.
Oh my God!
I can't show you any more than that. I'll get copyrighted for the music because that's why it's not up anymore, because we had to do the thing. But yeah, there's quite a few on here, to be honest. I think there's whatever. I like the way it's chaptered it these days, all for you. But yeah, we had lots of stuff down in here. This was the Stars of the Silver Screen.
Anything from a movie.
So yeah, look. Hey, look. So we had good ones. There you go. That's it.
Oh my God, tiny little thing. What's the TCV from, I wonder? Alien. I think that's going to be really interesting to see what people do.
So yeah, no, there was definitely plenty of options down in there. There's actually tons in that one. That was a good one because a lot of people, from the films, you could do a lot.
Oh, so much.
So yeah, you can see flicking through the pictures at the bottom. There's tons of it. So,
I think my first build was the Great Patriotic War Group build. Yeah.
Which was one of the first ones we moved over to the new forum, if I remember rightly. I think we moved forum, and then that was one of the first ones we had from the new forum. So,
yeah.
Yes.
Build what like group build.
Basically. Yes, we're fed up with arguing, so do what you like. That's what that one came down to. You know you're going to try and fiddle one in anyway.
Right, so Just has asked a question for Take Two. Does it have to be a new build? Nope. You can refurbish or upgrade an old one. Like literally build whatever you like. It'll be fine. So that would be a sort of Shelf Queen that would have been from the Shelf Queen one. Because it was originally just going to be like Shelf of Doom 2. And I thought, you know what, let's just throw it open.
Oh, wow, I think I might have found my first group build because I've never done many, have I? So I have got here from 2013 Space, X-Planes and Sci-Fi, where I did one of them walking suits, you know, Machine and Krieger.
Yes, yeah.
Do you know what? I've only just been that as well. When we moved, I got rid of it. And also I did one for the North African campaign in 2013, which was the Italy Bedford QL. And I did it to win a 2-pounder. I don't think I've done any more from after that. I'm just going back now through my profile just to see
which ones you've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it now.
The Magnificent Century series jets.
Oh, that's a good show.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? I did when was that? That's 2013 as well, is it? I did the Revell F101B Voodoo. Oh, that's a good kit. Oh, that's not a bad shout to do. Oh, I found another one. Wheels Only Armour Sig 2012. And I did that weird Panhard EBR 10, the push me pull you thing. 109 Sig, you remember that? What Ago sponsored it, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah, we used to do
so. Yeah, back then. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another one I did. I did a Fujima kit for that.
If anybody's desperate to get hands on the list, it's all on the forum, isn't it?
Yeah, we say it's Nathan's done the list in there. I'll put it up there probably tomorrow by the time we get around to all of this and all the bits and pieces. So yes, we'll get that set up. You can have a peruse over the next few months and work out what you're going to be doing for next year.
Looks like I'm doing a BF 109 G6 if we're going back to basic, because that was the first one I ever entered, I think, for the 109.
The challenge is to work out what can you build, but what type of aircraft or vehicle could you build for all the group builds and SIGs this year?
As many as you could tick off in that list. Yeah.
God.
So I think this year, I think you could do a 109 for all of them. You could do an F4 Phantom for all but one. So the challenge is, can anyone spot something that you can build for every group build and SIG?
The Greek one might be the Achilles heel, wouldn't it?
Let's just pick something Greek that was World War II, and I think you've got there.
Richard says, Phil, do you know which one was the biggest group builder SIG that we did in the finish? Must have been during COVID. To be honest, COVID wasn't. Many years back before YouTube got going, we used to have routinely around about 300 to 400 people finish the group builds. So those are back in there. I know we did a Tamiya one. And everything, and we had a couple of sponsors back in those days for them as well. I think Hasegawa sponsored us one year and did quite a few kits and various bits and pieces. That's when I was living in the other house. So you're looking at dates over 10, 12 years ago now, probably up to 15 years ago. So that's when we used to do a lot. Because I know when I used to do the reveal videos, when you got 150 to go through, it seems a chore. But when you got 350, 400 to do, that's weeks of work to put the actual reveal shows together, especially in the old system where you had to manually type all the names in. So with my typing and my spelling, it took a while, especially if it's in some German Panzer. And I'm like, where is it all, you know? So, it used to take a long time to sort all of those out. But, there's not as many people these days who do them, but it's still nice. Look, there's Luna.
Phil,
Yep.
how old was that video that I sent you via Facebook?
I think that was 9 or 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from
That was one of the original turkey shoots from back in the day. Yeah.
How many years have we been doing turkey shoot now?
Again, it sounds, you know, sort of big-headed, but I've been doing it so long now, I can't even remember. But, you know, as you say, you think the site will be going 25 years next year in October. You know, the wash has been going 20 years next year. From that point of view, we moved the site, I think it was in 2007. We actually came to this forum, a proper forum. Before, we used to have this weird page system and did it on there. It was really clunky and antiquated. So we moved to a proper forum and had it, and, you know, live chat and everything was involved. So that's when we started. I think that started in around about 2007, 2008. You know, and then obviously with YouTube got invented, we moved over to YouTube in 2007 when it started, but it wasn't worth doing anything on it because it was terrible until around about 2008, 2009. So, yeah. Yeah, we need a party, 25th anniversary of Flory Models. Jesus.
That's another weekend build.
Yeah, that's another weekend build for that one. Technically, that could coincide with Flory Fest next year.
What month did you start?
Do you know, I can't remember. It was October. It was definitely October we started.
All right. Do that with Flory Fest, like you've said.
We'll do that with Flory Fest. It'll time with Flory Fest next year. 25th anniversary.
A weekend for the Flory wash. So you do a build, but you only use Flory wash for the...
Yeah, we need that SIG as well, and group build.
God. We're busy, mate, next year we are.
That's it. It's going to be very busy next year. Anyway, a final little roundup. So, don't forget, if you want to support us anyway, you can become a Flory Models member. Just pop over to membership, click in here, and you'll get full details of it. You can either come in via being on Patreon, or obviously you can do it via the traditional way of using the main site, which is via PayPal. And don't forget, you can sign up for a year and get yourself a little bit of a discount on a year's subscription, or you can do it monthly. You can cut out after a month, you can cut out after a week if you like, although you still get charged a month. All right, you can get down in there. Various things. If you like what we do it pretty much every day of the week, so you can see this type of thing all the time. Video builds, all the usual bits and pieces that you don't see up on YouTube. Obviously, you've got all the washes on the go. They are down on here as well. And obviously, we've got all your little merch. You've got the lovely Kareem modelling all the merch and the things. There we go. Very nice. We've got the mugs on offer at the moment and everything else you see down below. Hopefully, we'll get a display restock. Some of you asked me about Plasticard within the next few, weeks, maybe. Who knows? However long it takes to come over from Kareem. So we've got all of those down in there. Speaking of Kareem, you can pop over to Breveco Modelling, where they've got all your display stuff and a lot more. So you've got all the pens we were talking about, all your tools, all your sundries, everything else like that. Click onto store, and then literally down in here, they've got tons of different ones down in here of all the different ones, including magazines like Abram Squad. You've got everything else what you wanted down there, including mini rollers, corgi butts, and stuff like that. So you've got all of that down in there. Then obviously you can pop over as well to the Flory Models Europe store, which is obviously with Kareen, and she's got it all down in there and all the rest of it, including all the videos and bits and stuff as well. So you can see all of those down on there just like that. Remember, PM Models, we've got our little thing. When does this end?
Midnight, is it, Dander?
Midnight tonight?
Said to finish at midnight. I was waiting for Matt to say in case I wanted me to change it, but yeah.
No, midnight.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
So it's going to end tonight at midnight. You get 10% off all orders over £25. Obviously, it's just all the sundries down on this part of the store these days as well. So the things we were talking about, obviously, like the marker pens are down in here. We've got the oil paints. We've got your real colours. We've got all your tools, your glues, your sundries, and all the other stuff, as you can imagine, down in here as well. And then don't forget, you've got your merchandise. So if you do want to get yourself a very nice apron, and who wouldn't, very nice as well, with you need a mask set, all right, down in there as well. They are up on the site right now. And then as always, you can pop over to the PM store if you want to find all the last of our kits and the various bits we're getting rid of and stuff like that. So if you pop over, follow the link down, or PM Models UK, or if you put in Don Kits, seems to work still. You can pop down in here as well, and you can get all of these ones down in here at a discount price. Remember, this is all via eBay, so you can do it like that as well if you fancy. And that is about it. Just it's my kind thing to welcome and thank and everything. Welcome Kareen to her first live shows.
Thank you.
And your first live build.
Yeah.
Your first Flory Fest as well. You enjoyed it?
Yes. Loved it. Yeah.
I know. It's been a real struggle for you because you've been working as well as doing this. I know you literally flew back from work, quickly got changed and then threw yourself in there. So you can go back now and have a rest and a lie down probably and everything. But massive thank you for having you on as well. Big thank you. That's all right. Big thank you to the team as well. Obviously all the guys as well. Fantastic job of you, Nathan, doing everything he does for the SIGs and group builds and generally for the guys all in, as you imagine, as we make this happen. Most of all, big thank you to the Flory family. As I said, without you guys, we wouldn't be here. It's as simple as that, because we'd find something a lot better to do, like Lego or something else like that. So without you guys, literally, we wouldn't be here as well. And obviously, a big thank you for all the feedback and all your love and support as well from the YouTube community as well. So apart from that, I think that's it. Unless anyone's got anything else to add or say?
No, we'll see on
the race now, I think.
Is the race on?
Football starts 6 minutes ago.
Oh, that's it. Everyone's left 6 minutes ago then, have they? Fair enough. That's why the viewing figures have suddenly dropped off. All right then, guys, we will leave it right there. We will see you obviously Thursday night 7:30, so if you'd like to come and see us then, we will be on then. If not, I am going to have a day and a half off now, probably tomorrow and off a bit of Tuesday, just to recover from all of this. But I will be getting all your mugs out and stuff. So members, don't forget, you want to get your mugs, get your name in now, because they are selling out. All right, so they are going very speedily. We've gone over half the stock has gone already, so if you do want to get yourself a hand on a mug, grab it now. All right, full details are obviously on the forum. All right. So we will leave it right there. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you all again very soon. Say goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. We're out of here.
Bye.
Bye.